Every time Marvel Studios puts out a new film, the same old article gets regurgitated. Marvel Studios doesn't let the directors make their own film. Until you look at the film and go, oh yeah, that's definitely that director's style, and that's definitely things they would put into their films. Most notably everything James Gunn has done, and also recently, well, Sam Raimi, Doctor Strange 2, there's the proof. So now James Gunn directly responds to multiple people and inquiries in regards to how limiting Marvel Studios is, and how much control they take away from directors and interfere in MCU film development. I always find it funny and baffling that people say Marvel Studios takes control away from directors and all their stuff looks the same, when you can literally look at everything they've done and just kind of at face value see that that's not true. If you're gonna watch The Eternals and tell me that's not a Chloe Zhao looking film and feels like her film, I don't know what you're watching. Same with Guardians of the Galaxy, and same with the way that Multiverse of Madness plays out. Like, that legitimately looks like a high budget version of something Sam Raimi would be willing to do with Ash vs. the Evil Dead if it was like a multiversal, Ash has a cloak and he's fighting himself and all that. I mean, it's literally all there. He's even got the Necronomicon, it's just called the Darkhold. Like, it's a Sam Raimi movie. Of course, people will use this as a narrative just because they don't like how Marvel Studios produces films or makes certain films or specific characters or whatever. But recently, James Gunn has wanted to tackle all these rumors because a lot of people have been saying, wait a second, you're leaving Marvel because you don't like how they micromanage and control you and tell you what to do and how they interfere with your projects. And he said, no, they don't. They don't interfere with it. He said, I'm allowed to make my movie. If they don't like it, they don't. But they trust us directors to make the film we want, that we pitch them, that we're putting together. And obviously we know, and he stated it before, yes, they make requests. Yes, they'll send in requests and be like, hey, can you mention this because we got some plans? Or can you put this in because we got plans? But you get to make your own film. Again, go back to Eternals. Whether you like that movie or not, that's a Chloe Zhao movie. You can't deny that fact. In the way it executes its story, the way the characters are handled, the visuals, that's all Chloe Zhao. Like, it's unmistakable. So I don't see why we're still talking about the same thing and why people are still regurgitating the same thing that's been said and proven to not be right like dozens of times per year at this point. They don't take away control from directors. They do give you guidance and give requests, and hopefully you make those, and if you don't, well, then they're going to have to step in and be like, hey, you can't do that. We need this to be like this. But ultimately, you do get to make the film you want, so have at it if you get a Marvel film. Make the film you want, and if it's terrible, well, they'll still put it out, as we've seen. I mean, is anybody going to sit here and go, oh yeah, that Thor Love and Thunder definitely wasn't a Taika movie? Really?